Hey there, I'm Amy.connell. Welcome to Graced Health, the podcast for women who want simple and grace-filled ways to take care of themselves and enjoy a little chocolate. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach who wants you to know your eating, movement, and body don't have to be perfect. You just need to be able to do what you're called to do. Now, I have to tell you, I have had this topic on my content calendar for at least a month. And this topic is an Ask the Trainer where it's a little shorter and I just kind of get into questions you may have about your eating or movement, or in this case, it's kind of both. And that's, will exercise alone help me lose weight? I totally get it. This is a hot spot. It is something that a lot of us are concerned about. And I think depending on how you grew up, often if you think, oh my goodness, I need to lose weight, then that's the first thing that your mind goes to is, I have to work out more. I am signed up to get a certification through an organization called Girls Gone Strong. And this is a certification on women's coaching. I'm really excited about it. And I've kind of been slowly getting into the community group that they have on Facebook, and I'm getting their emails. Just this week, I got an email that came across called The Hierarchy of Fat Loss, and it was so good. I will put this in the show notes. I think it is definitely worth the read. But what it talked about is really, if you will, imagine fat loss as a pyramid. And the pyramid may not look exactly like you think it's going to. And there are 5 steps to this pyramid. So I'm going to go through these 5 really quickly. And again, I highly encourage you to check out this article, and I will put this graphic somewhere on my socials, probably on Instagram, but, anyway, it'll be out there. It's definitely worth seeing, but I want you to visualize this. So number 1, on the very bottom of the pyramid, which is the most important thing to do, is nutrition. Now, this, of course, holds volumes and volumes of literature, but in general, you want to eat the foods like God-given foods where you know where they came from, and you need to eat the right amount, which I know can be super tricky. However, there's actually some research that has come along recently that said whole food eating, or, like where it's real foods, can actually help with weight loss. And the other thing that I would recommend is that you not have this mentality of having to work off the food that you ate. So eat the right amount and the right quantity for you, so that way you eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're satiated, not stuffed, not overly full, and eat the foods that God gave us. Plants, animals, eggs, I guess that's an animal. I don't even know. Healthy fats. Like, can you look at it? Do you know where it came from? Did it come from a tree? Did it come from from the ground? Did it come from something that has a mother? And that is really like the basics of nutrition. So since this is a short Ask the Trainer podcast or episode, I will not go into it too much. Again, go check out this article if you want to learn more. Now, on the very bottom of the pyramid, that is nutrition. The second most important thing is sleep. And there are a lot of reasons for this, but sleep really helps regulate a lot of different things. And look, I can't speak for you, but I can speak for myself, which is when I am tired, when I have not had enough sleep, I am grabbing for the highly processed crackers. I'm grabbing the sugary stuff. I'm wanting, just that kick, right? Like that's something to just get me going or get me through, which is not part of the foundations of the nutrition that we just discussed. So make sure that you are getting plenty of sleep. It will affect your mood. It affects your hormones, your stress levels, your appetite, your willpower, your energy. I mean, I just can't emphasize sleep enough. So on the bottom layer, nutrition. Next up is sleep. Then right after that is stress. Now, if this concept of stress and how it affects your body is new to you, maybe a little confusing, then I really want you to tune in on Tuesday's episode, which if you are listening to this in real time, then just whatever the next episode drops. And if you are not listening to this in real time, then it is season 13, episode, I will tell you really quickly, episode 9, season 13, episode 9. I am speaking with an applied neurology practitioner named Elizabeth Christoph, and we talk all about stress and the function of your nervous system and how that impacts your body. It's fascinating stuff. But stress 100% really guides, it can guide your fat loss, because again, if you're stressed, then you're not making good decisions. You are grabbing for things. You're just trying to really quickly regulate yourself. So again, make sure that you are not over stressing. Some stress is good, but you don't want to have too much. Then, so we have nutrition, we have sleep, we have stress. Tune into Tuesday's episode. Then daily movement. Now, movement is more like what we have talked about in Your Worthy Body in my book and in other episodes of that NEAT, that non-exercise physical activity. It stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's just a super fancy way of saying movement that's not exercise. But that NEAT has a huge impact on your daily metabolism. And really, that is a secret sauce to making sure that you are burning energy through movement and you're not overexerting your body through exercise. So increase that NEAT, increase that non-exercise movement. And then finally, put in your training, your exercise. That is at the very top of the pyramid. Why? Well, even if you exercise an entire hour out of your day, that is only 6% of your day. You just can't make that much of a difference. Yes, when you strength train, you increase your resting metabolic rate, super important. You sleep better when you're exercising. So all of these are important and they all go together. But will exercise alone help me lose weight? No. Is the bottom line. No, if you are wanting to lose weight, and that is your choice if you want to or not, but integrating all of these aspects is really important and will help you be more successful and not wear your body down, not get injured, and not get frustrated. So that is the basics of this article. And I really want you to go check it out if this is interesting to you. And of course, I don't want you to not train or not exercise because you feel like, well, if it's at the top, then it's not important. It is important. It is important for so many other ways. And, look, let's be honest. It also gets those good endorphins going. It can make you feel better. I mean, there's a lot of wonderful things about it. However, it is not the end all be all to losing weight. So go check out that article if you want to learn more. And that is all for today. Go out there and have a graced day.